A couple of big sports stories linked to social issues are worth looking at tonight. First, the drama at cricket's T20 World Cup, when South Africa's Quinton de Kock was a late withdrawal from the game.
Change is only one change. Quinny is out, Reza comes in.
Oh, right. That must be an injury.
He's made himself unavailable for personal reasons.
Okay.
Well, those personal reasons turned out to be because de Kock didn't want to take a knee. This anti-racism gesture, stemming from the radical Black Lives Matter movement in the US, has become commonplace in sport, and de Kock has refrained from taking a knee before, along with other teammates, and he said his reasons are private. He hasn't explained them. But this time, the South African Cricket Board determined that all of its players in the team had to take a knee. It was a team ruling. So de Kock said that's it. He'd prefer not to play.
We're obviously surprised and taken aback by the news in saying that, Quinton is an adult, he's a man in his own shoes. We respect his decision, we respect his convictions, and I know that he'll be standing behind whatever decision that he's taken.
Each and everyone has their own opinions on it, but as I've always said, once you're educated and you understand, we will understand you doing it. But I think education sort of is the key, and we don't want anyone doing it for us in solitude or feel sorry, for us.
Now, it's a pity in many ways that this has happened in a team in South Africa, a South African team, given that country's horrible history in race politics. It makes this whole issue more volatile now. But I don't know why de Kock didn't want to take a knee. It might be because he's a horrible person. I just don't know. Who could guess? But it also might be because he doesn't like the way critical race theory has influenced debate and how radical identity politics has been pushed by the Black Lives Matter movement. Or it could also be because he doesn't like tokenism. Hell, it might even be because he just prizes his free choice and individualism and doesn't want to bend to a modern trend, a bit of virtue signalling that has become very politically fashionable. I've got nothing against people taking a knee, but neither do I have anything against somebody refraining from doing it. Surely no one should be forced to take a knee. I mean, doesn't that devalue the whole sentiment, the whole point? If people are forced to take a knee, who knows how many really care about what they're doing and how many are just going along with it, perhaps under sufferance. To that degree, I admire de Kock's stand. He was not going to pretend. He missed the game rather than bend a knee and fake it. I hope he plays in the next game. I hope no one is forced to make political gestures in order to play sport. I hope people's individual social and political views are respected, not punished. This is an ominous cocktail of sport and identity politics, and we need to stand up for freedom of expression. Now, closer to home, there's been another melding of sport with social issues, but in a much different fashion. Have a look at this social media post published by the Adelaide United Soccer Club from one of its players, Josh Cavallo.
Hi everyone, it's Josh Cavallo here. I'm at my home here in Adelaide. There's something personal that I need to share with everyone. I'm a footballer and I'm gay.
Look, when I first saw this and all the predictable social media adulation, I thought, no, Josh, it's personal, mate. There's no need for you to do this. You should feel no obligation to share your personal sexuality with the world. Just live it, be yourself, and you don't have to turn your personal life into a social media event. But apparently he's the first Australian soccer player to come out in this way. And Cavallo goes on in his video to talk about his worries, his anxieties as a young bloke, the pressure of secrecy and the fears about what would happen when he came out. But have a listen as he reveals his own experience.
Coming out to my loved ones, my peers, my friends, my teammates, my coaches has been incredible. The response and support I have received is immense. It's starting to make me think that why have I been hiding this burden for so long?
Yep, he's been accepted and supported, as you'd expect. So it's a good news story. And Josh Cavallo probably makes it a whole lot easier for the next person. So good on him. That's how we should treat people in all their wonderful diversity. The challenge for sport, as we saw in the cricket, is to recognise that yes, tolerance means respecting and accepting diversity of race, gender and sexuality, certainly, but also diversity of ideas, politics and individual views. Let's celebrate and respect all individuals, not force them to join social or political campaigns.